And people in Indiana have been socked with high utility bills for years, and they are feeling the pain as they struggle with this second night without electricity.
They're also asking how long is it going to take before the lights come back on. Paris Schutz is live in Whiting tonight, trying to get some answers, but also talking to people who are dealing with this mess tonight. Paris?
Yeah, Stephanie and Allison, we do have some answers, but I'm afraid it's not answers that folks want to hear. Some of these people are going to be without power through the weekend, according to NIPSCO, whom you mentioned. That is a utility that serves this entire region, and they have been the beneficiary of billions of dollars in rate hikes over the last several years that were supposed to go toward modernizing this entire system. Whiting, Indiana's historic downtown, virtually shut down today. Businesses posting signs saying they're closed until power is restored. Longtime resident Carolyn Marsh says she's been in the dark, literally and figuratively, since Tuesday morning.
It's kind of shocking. I've been here 40 years, and there's been a couple of outages, but never this long. So it's kind of worrisome.
And all around the region, scenes reminiscent of the aftermath of a hurricane. Residents waiting in traffic hoping to get gas to power generators at one of the few open stations across Lake County. They say they're having a hard time getting answers from NIPSCO.
They don't answer. They just send you a message. That's it. There's a million, 1,000 people calling and calling, so they don't answer.
NIPSCO representatives say they have 1,200 contractors working to restore power, but say it's going to take a while.
This is going to be a multi-day outage. This is the most severe and most impactful storm in our company's history, with over 300,000 customers out.
It's cold comfort for residents like Marsh. According to the consumer advocacy group, the Indiana Citizens Action Coalition, the average NIPSCO bill went up 26% between 2024 and 2025, after the utility was granted a $257 million rate increase. And the company is asking for $38 million more to pay for the operation of old coal plants.
Allegedly, they've been replacing poles, wires, meters, substations, et cetera, but yet customers are still realizing, situations like they find themselves in today, which begs the question, what have they been spending that money on?
Is that rate hike going to improve the system?
Today's focus is really on storm restoration and restoring those impacted customers.
Marsh says she hopes some of that windfall goes toward hiring more workers.
We're paying very high rates, and they need to hire people. We need service. We need better service, for sure.
So NIPSCO says they've restored about 30,000 residents' power, so they're 10% of the way there, Stephen and Allison. But we toured a lot of the region today. We're kind of shocked at what we saw in places like Highland and Munster, where on every lot there are uprooted trees. It really does reminisce, it feels reminiscent of the aftermath of a hurricane. So folks here are going to have to get used to no air conditioning unless they have some kind of backup generator for several days now. Back to you.
Yeah. Friends and family trying to find somewhere cool to go and somewhere to gas up to. We saw those long lines. Paris Schutz in Whiting, Indiana. Thank you so much.